Why should people trust you?
They don't have to.
Ethereum, very similar last week at $1,900.
Bitcoin. You are a senator who owns Bitcoin.
So today we're talking about BIRAKE.
They don't have to trust us. They have to trust the system.
And a very good evening to you. This is Hercy here, one of the admins here on the MoneyByte team. A warm welcome to you all on this, the 28th of June, 2021. Temperature here in the UK is approximately 16 degrees. It's overcast, but a lovely, cool summer's evening. Hope you're all staying safe. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're listening on our podcast, thank you very much. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. What have we got in the MoneyByte world and crypto world for you tonight? Well, when we spoke last week, MoneyByte was at $32,000. It's currently around $34,281. Been up and down, hasn't made any real progress at all. Ethereum, very similar last week at $1,900, now at 2089. The only blue on my chart today is, say, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Digibyte. Digibyte put in a good performance today, up 3.1%. I was watching the news this morning when I woke from my slumber. And what was I greeted with? Binance. Yes, they are being outlawed and banned within the UK. Nobody likes Binance in the UK. Our regulators, the FCA, doesn't like crypto one little bit. But if you read between the small print, Binance, the FCA just doesn't like the regulated activity. That means leverage products, spread betting, and other options that are available with cryptocurrencies. So the regulated activities are going to be called not allowed, but they will allow deposits into Binance.com, which is obviously based in the Cayman Islands. So they can't really, they've got no jurisdiction over that. We know that some debit and credit cards here in the UK don't allow money because crypto is classed as gambling, and that's not allowed on some cards over here. But crypto is too advanced now to put the brakes on it, and we'll have to see what happens in the future. But that's what's happened in the UK. When I woke up this morning, being greeted by Binance has been outlawed. It all wasn't true when you actually read between the lines. Right, with that, Jimmy, what else is happening in the world of crypto?
Good evening, Pete. I think you want to hear me tell you something about the news I discovered. Am I right?
Yeah, fire away, Jimmy. Fire away, please.
My eye catched a news article about the Bitcoin miners. The past weeks we spoke about the miners who were banned from China, and they were going elsewhere. Maybe the United States was a place for them to be. A lot of people spoke about Miami because the mayor of Miami is a fan of crypto and especially of Bitcoin. So people thought maybe Miami could be the new host of the Bitcoin miners. Of course, there was the volcano energy of El Salvador. People thought maybe the El Salvador country was a new place to be for the Bitcoin miners. And now my eye catched the news article about the Bitcoin miners who were signing a crypto climate accord. Numerous Bitcoin miners have signed a pledge modeled on the Paris Climate Agreement called the Crypto Climate Agreement, Crypto Climate Accord, the CCA. Why am I mentioning this? Am I such for the green energy? Well, it's not bad at all to have a little bit green energy, of course, but it's a good sign because green energy is it. People are talking about it. The governments want you to do it, and if crypto is going to give attention to that, as much attention as making a crypto climate accord, that's a good sign. That means that they are trying to get agreement from the world, from the governments. Look what we are doing. Look how good we are doing with green energy. So that's a good sign. I think this is very good news. Then I went on Twitter, of course, to find some tweets. I found one tweet about the president of El Salvador. He says in an interview, Bitcoin looks bulletproof. It's going to work not only for us, but for humanity. It's a leap forward for humanity.
What could be the risks? I mean, yeah, you could get some people angry or mad at us. They haven't been so good to us anyway. I mean, let's see how things are here. 70% of people, they don't even have a bank account. So some banks may be upset, yeah, but they are not taking care of 70% of our people. I mean, it's not like we're doing good in the old system, so why not try a new system that it looks good to me. I mean, for me, it looks bulletproof. I'm pretty sure this is going to work, not only for us, but for humanity, because it's a leap forward for humanity. And if we can be part of it, and an important part of it, our small country, we're the smallest country in the continent. And if we can be at the forefront of an economic revolution, why not try that? And what are we risking? I mean, yeah, there's probably some small risks, but I really don't see them as big risk. Only probably getting some people angry at us, but they haven't been so nice to us anyway. So, you know, why not try something new that it's handled by anybody instead of being in the hands of somebody that could decide your monetary future from one day to another without consulting you or anything, or without caring what's going to happen to you or your people. Why not the system that it's open and free? It sounds a lot more appealing to me than the old system.
The full interview can be found on whatbitcoindid.com, and then you can search for the interview with the president of El Salvador. Then also about a senator in the United States, Cynthia M. Lames, is talking on national television about buying the Bitcoin dip.
Senator, welcome to the program. First question, Bitcoin. You are a senator who owns Bitcoin. I think you're the only one who owns Bitcoin, the only one that I know of. How do you feel about Bitcoin's decline today? It's at 29.8.
I'm really excited about it because as soon as it drops a little more, I'm going to buy some more. You know, I'll tell you, Stuart, my favorite stock that I own is a company called United Rentals. And I bought it, and it dropped like a rock. I held on to it, and my gosh, it has performed beautifully over the years for me. And I see Bitcoin doing the same kind of thing because the fundamentals are good.
Do you want any kind of regulation for Bitcoin?
I do. I want to have a level playing field. So digital assets, cryptocurrencies, understand what the rules of the road are. They're very simple rules, easy to understand, and they're not overly restrictive because we want to see increased innovation in this space.
As I told you about El Salvador, about the volcano energy, I have to explain a little bit. The volcano energy in El Salvador, president said we have volcanoes and we can use energy from the volcanoes to mine Bitcoin. Why is the president of El Salvador saying that? Because they accepted Bitcoin as a legal tender, the first country in the world. And now other countries are saying we want to do that also. But when El Salvador did that, the Paraguayan congressman, I have to search for his name, Carlitos Regala, he expressed an opinion on his decision on Bitcoin, and he stated that he will working on a bill to regulate cryptocurrencies. This fact means that Paraguay is not yet ready for the introduction of Bitcoin as a payment, but they are working on a bill of to regulate cryptocurrencies. And the economist Steve Hank calls this a very good idea. This decision from this Paraguayan congressman, Carlitos Rejaya, he calls it a good idea to not call it immediately a legal tender, but just work on regulation of the cryptocurrency in his country. So not push your decision to the people, but say we are going to make laws for regulation of the cryptocurrencies. That's Paraguay. That's also good news that another country is officially, seriously working on cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. And I told you about the interview with the president of El Salvador, held by Peter McCormack, the founder of what Bitcoin did. He asked the question, the big question: why should people trust you?
And we always say, don't trust, verify. We got very badly burned, or a lot of Bitcoiners feel they got badly burned by Elon Musk. And so then I really put to you is, why should people trust you?
They don't have to, because the Bitcoin is an open and free system. So they don't have to trust us. They have to trust the system, and we trust the system. It's like I mean, we have spoken very candidly and everything, but you know, I don't have to trust you, and you have to trust me. It's just that we both trust the system, and it's gonna work, and that's gonna be good. I mean, if you're a proponent of Bitcoin being used by people and by communities and by countries and by banks and by merchants, you have to be on board of this project. I mean, you can't be if you don't want to. You can, but why would you post a project that is aligned with your ideals, that it's aligned with what you think it's good, that you know that it's going to benefit the people? You know, I mean, you don't have to trust me. You have to trust the system.
And then I found, and this is a very nice one, I found a tweet message from CZ. That's the CEO of Binance. And as you all may know, Binance is the owner of CoinMarketCap, CMC. And he tweeted a message, and I will, you can read it, but I will say it also. I heard CoinMarketCap will start to rank countries that accept crypto as a legal tender. So someone replied, you heard or you told? And then he replied, I heard, I'm not smart enough to come up with ideas this hard. Of course, he was joking about it because he made the idea, and that's a very good news. They will start a ranking of countries that accept crypto as a legal tender. Then I saw on Yahoo Finance a very positive article about Coinbase. Pete talked about Binance, about the that it's going to be banned in the United Kingdom. But Coinbase receives a crypto custody license from the German regulator. That's very good news. Coinbase has received a crypto custody license from the Germany's Financial Supervisory Authority. So it's allowing Coinbase to continue serving the German market, and I think that's very good news. The German market is not a small market, and now Coinbase received a custody license from the German regulator, the Financial Supervisory Authority. All positive news this week, Pete. No negatives. Yeah, you talked about the Binance thing. I think London will crawl back sometime when all the other countries are accepting. But that's the only bad thing I heard this week. Unless the price drop this weekend. All good news, Pete.
That's great. Thanks for that, Jimmy. Yeah, lots of positive news about crypto out there. Let's stay focused on that. Crypto is here to stay, and long may we all prosper from that. I'm pleased to confirm all our payouts yesterday on the Hedge platform went very well and very smoothly. Not too many problems. All good as far as I know. Carry the wallet still seems to be stuck. And that's applying to well, almost everybody really now. The chain is still moving behind the scenes and rewards are still being generated. It's just that not that any of the wallets can actually see it or do anything about it. So the carry team are on the case there. So tonight we have Carlos from our marketing team talking about the BIRAKE project, which was one of the early hedged masternodes on our pool. It's been a very successful one, pays very good returns, lots of really good recent news on that, which Carlos will be expanding on. And with that, I will bring Carlos to the mic. Good evening, Carlos.
Good evening. How's everybody?
Oh, good. So good.
I think I need to add on that in the beginning, Pete, MoneyByte is not yet at $30,000, but you mean BTC, I assumed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Next week that's planned. That's next week.
I assumed that it was, but that's why I was very cheerful. But yeah.
One day, Carlos. One day, we will work hard. We'll get it there. We will.
So today we're talking about BIRAKE. Like Pete said, one of the first coins available or cryptos available on the Hedged pools. BIRAKE, an interesting concept and provide a very good option for people who want to expand their project, or gives a one solution for the project itself. So what BIRAKE do, they more than present with a product which is an exchange, they interline and make a network of exchanges where you can share books, share the prices, and the bigger it gets, the more benefits you get from it. BIRAKE you can see about the project on birake.com. You can see the offers of what they offer, as in not to get your own exchange. They claim that it's trouble-free, and if there is any trouble that you'd find, they are 24/7 being able to provide the support. You can pay with BTC and you can pay with BIR coins. Obviously, BIRAKE is tradable on their BIRAKE exchanges, and you'll be able to place your order. It is interesting. It gives some people, a lot of people have got this. You cannot trade on this exchange because of geo restrictions. You don't like it there. You don't trust it there. Maybe it is suit within your coin or crypto project to have such a platform, and they provide a one-stop solution. You can even have a demo within their project, and you can try it off, and then you just place the order and off you go, according to them. Multiple coins are available, multiple coins as in you'll be able to trade in multiple markets, and the infrastructure is all there done for yourselves. Pete, you said about the news we discussed this week regarding the partnership they were creating. Remind us who the partnership is with.
Yeah, BIRAKE has partnered up with Deconomy, which is, as people may or may not know, part of the Sapphire project.
We tried to.
Sorry, Carlos.
Sorry, no, we just to say we tried this week on Twitter to engage with them and to see if they were available, but as those far, no one no approaches, because we would like to know more about the partnership. But sorry, Pete, carry on.
Yep, obviously the economy partnerships are expanding very rapidly. Noticeably, we recently came across them when we were holding Moreira and Monkey Coin, and they merged and created one coin, which is on our platform. But The Economy Group has very wide-reaching arms, very deep pockets, and they can bring an awful lot to the projects that they get involved with. And hence the BIRAKE price has risen dramatically. Well, I think I'm sure you've got more up to date. It was at 20 odd sats. Last time I looked, it had peaked at 70. But yes, all going well for them at the moment, Carlos.
No, yeah, it has risen. That was the other thing. The news, do come up, and yeah, people are a lot more interested with it. We'll see what it comes of it. I know that some projects were difficult to accept, but there are a few exchanges, and if they deliver what they say they can, and they have done in the past, even, I'm sure that it will take off. Though, like I said, I'm sure it'll be interesting to have a lot of people, to a lot of projects, to have their own exchange together with the community. As BIRAKE put it, they'll give you the exchange. All you got to do is promote it. That perhaps is the most difficult part, but one thing at a time. They've got a solution for your problem if you're willing to pay the fees, and in return they give you the rewards. So yeah, that is it for BIRAKE. Like I said, I would wish that if anyone listening to our podcast from either projects that we've spoken to want to get in contact with myself or anyone in the group, and we can do another interview, it'll be very, very good. It'll be great even. But yeah, that's all I've got, I'm afraid.
That's great, Carlos. Many thanks for that. Yes, don't forget to check out BIRAKE, your one-stop white-labeled exchange. Also features on our Hedged masternode platform. Currently, the masternode we hold there is worth $1,357 US, but there is only MoneyByte invested to the value of 577. So that gives you leverage of 2.35 times your money. Excellent return. And the hedged is yielding, don't tell everyone, 142% APR or API. That's the return that you get. Currently paying out in the region of about $16 per week to MoneyByte investors participating within the BIRAKE hedged masternode pool. Well, closer to home, what has MoneyByte been doing this week? Well, it's been fairly level again. We're currently around the 100 sats mark. The bid is at 73. The offer is at 110 on GravX at the moment. Very little supply still on GravX at only 14,000 MoneyByte invested. If you're looking for volume, you've got to go to iHost and pay the big bucks in order to get that MoneyByte. But we have seen an awful lot of support coming in over the last couple of days on the bid price on MoneyByte. Currently in total, people are bidding for 324,000 MoneyByte on GravX. The order book is gaining strength, which is a positive sign for one and all. Thank you very much for all your switches and deposits over the last week. It has kept me very busy. Everything is currently up to date. I've got a couple of withdrawals to put through, but apart from that, everything is going hunky-dory. We have had a few offers on our lending platform come in as of recently. Currently, we are going to start posting on Discord partial offers that we have received. So these are people that don't have full nodes, but they have coins that they're willing to lend to the platform, and we just need a few more to top it up in order to get to the full node status and get those fired up. In particular, we're very interested in loaning on Divi coin at the moment. We need about 20,000 Divi to launch that masternode, and that's an over $3,000 masternode. And also dynamic. I think we're about 250 coins short on that. So if you are owning some of those coins and you're staking and not very happy with the returns, or maybe just sitting in a dormant wallet, give us a shout, fill in the form. We'll make you an offer as to what we will loan in terms of MoneyByte back to you for borrowing your coins. And we'll see if we can get those masternodes fired up and earning money for yourself and also the other MoneyByte investors. Right, with that, I will bid you farewell. The time is 8:30 on Monday. Many thanks for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed this podcast, and we'll catch up with you all next week. Thanks for listening.